Look, listen. When an individual talks over what they see with their eyes and hear with their ears hearing, that is very far out of place, away from, apart from. Alive is aliving something that they can see and maybe hear. Well, that's what's wrong with look, listen, that you may think would go on forever. It may go on forever. It can't, because I am deceased right here. You don't actually know how to withdraw your objections away from what you see and hear. So I find you in contempt that way, because what is the question of you having a penis or a feminine castration of a penis? The question is that you see something, hear something, and then you would owe out money. You have to pay out the money. You can't accumulate money in the bank and spend it on yourself and continue to talk about what you see and hear. That's true if you have a dong genital. If you have a penis genital or a feminine castration of a penis genital, you don't have a live in the threatening. You are due in jails and prisons on that point, but you may be homeless. I have to say homeless first, because you don't actually use the keys in the threatening. If you make a key, or if you have a key, you are threatening to break the glass or to break things, including breaking a car, breaking into a car, and using a car to break a house or a building or another car. So that's how you have a key. But I guess you could say it's extreme. I would ask God this question. Were you afraid someone was going to break a car window? So you gave them a key that fits into the door of the car and said, do what you want with this this deceased, because deceased, how big it is, how much it weighs, is so much that you can't stand behind the car and push it and also be in the driver's seat and drive it at the same time. So why do you don't want all the car's windows to be broken? We sort of have that in America. Somebody would break a car window, and maybe that's better than if they have a key that fits into the car and they drive the car into a house and break the house, and then they get a key to the house that way. Yeah, I don't want to live with somebody with that debt in their mind. Well, what's wrong? You are already in a penis genital and the feminine castration of the penis. Well, you're already there. 45 years of alive of the penis genital and the feminine castration of the penis. What is it that you want to know about the world? Because you already have the illegal genitals that are evidence of that you just don't understand yourself in the world. You're really threatening myself in the threatening, but sometimes you really just want to eat, don't you? Yeah, but you don't know what you eat is from myself. So if you eat because you see food near yourself, that's not the same thing as that you would eat because the soul owns the food. I'm alive here, and all the food is alive because it's due to be paid out to myself deceased so that I can decease the formed world. I can't decease the formed world with you people eating the food. You can't eat what you owe out. It would be like if you were a cashier and you, at the end of the day, you took all the money out of the register and went home with it. You can't. It's the store's money. That's what you don't understand about your penis genital. It's that problem if you're touching money and keys. Do we want to know what you understand? I think heaven wanted to know what you understand. But you were a home invasion into my house that made it irrelevant to myself. I have a head. It doesn't see it the way heaven is up in heaven. I'm making another motion with myself, and you dismiss it as the wrong money for me. I lost the Godhead because you didn't believe in me. You don't believe in me now. I lost the Godhead. I actually don't have formed, but it is what holds you alive in your disbelief. You have a God over yourself that is creating disbelief in you, and it is alive this way. So what do I want? Well, I want you in jails and prisons to dying of your prejudice, but you have made me look at you for 45 years of alive and made me worry about you personally, that you would be interiorly softened people, that you would have more sensitivity to God, that you would believe in yourself, and you would do small things for God. But really, you're doing jails and prisons on all the points, including if you have to go homeless because you missed the point. Then you can go to jail because you're trespassing, and you can see what kind of harassment you are. The police don't want any time with you. If the police put you in a jail, they will leave you alone. They will not stay in the jail with you and be your cellmate. Neither do I want to spend any time with you in my bed. If you think that's a place for you to hide, if you don't want to go to jail. Who's in my bed? Who penises do in Africa? Well, I'm not anticipating seeing any more who penises in my beds. That's why I can talk about it now. But you're still living off of it, so I'm bringing it up because you eat it. Yeah, but I'm deceased right here in the chest and in the head. I approximately don't feel it anymore. Who penises? Well, you have a penis. It's your penis. Yep, you want to terrorize the living life out of me? I approximately don't afford it, so I died. Yep, I died. I don't want myself that you could threaten me, that you could terrorize me with your penis, and I could cry and cry and cry and cry that it's your penis, and I cry that my God's not hearing me. My God is deaf, like the door lock deafness lets you stay here. I don't want myself. Well, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of sun and fun, food and mood, sin and spin. You got angry and jealous, and you destroyed everything I had with myself, and I don't want it that way. I really don't want it anymore. I don't want to be an athlete anymore. I don't want to work out in the gym anymore because you don't like it, because you broke it. I love myself, but you broke it. I love everything God loves about himself, but you broke it. I can't hold on to it. If you don't love it, I can't love it. Yeah, but you tortured myself to myself about myself, and I didn't object. I didn't say no, but I can't think about it so many times. That's really not true that I think about it that way. I can't be as sorry as you want me to be. A hoopiness wants me to be sorry that I am myself, so sorry that I am myself, that I'm not myself anymore, and that's his money. And that's not really for you to consume because you didn't create myself. You have a penis. It's your penis.